Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Rebecca's doing the crew. I'm so happy to have you all here today. Today we have a Dollar Tree fall craft idea, DIY number one. Let's go over our supplies. We'll need some candles of different colors for fall. We're also going to need some liquid scent fragrant from Hobby Lobby, some glass jars. I picked some up at Dollar Tree and Dollar General. The candle wick, I got these at Hobby Lobby for $4, and the candle wick tabs, 99 cents for 20 at Hobby Lobby. Hot glue and scissors. We'll need a stick, or you can use some clothespins to help hold the wick. We'll need a piping bag, a large piping tip. We're also going to need a pot of hot water and a steel bowl along with a mixer. So let's get crafty. The first thing we're going to do is put that wax candles in the pot of water, bring it to a boil, and let the wax melt. We're going to pull the wick and tabs out. Keep those. You can reuse those in a later craft. Meanwhile, I put some wicks and tabs together, which is super easy. It just slides right through the hole, and I put a little bit of hot glue on the bottom, and then we'll glue those to the center of our containers. I always like to measure these a little bit larger so that we can wrap it around a craft stick and then have the wick above the candle. We can always trim this down later. I also add a clothespin to help hold the wick in place so it doesn't fall into the jar. We'll do the same with these small ramekin jars. I picked these up at Dollar General for just $1, and these are oven safe, so you can reuse them after you use the candle for other things if you clean them really well. So now we'll take that first set of candle, the white candle, we'll add the fragrance to it and pour that about a third of the way into our glass container. Meanwhile, because we need these to set up, what I do is I leave the candles in the hot pot of water, and that will keep the wax melted in between layers that we're going to do here. But I just put a little bit of fragrance in that candle and give it a slight stir. You don't want to stir it too much because you want to make sure you have layers here. We're making this one look like candy corn. So once it's set for about 15-20 minutes, we'll pour some more wax for the second layer, about the same amount, so you have your even layers. And then the leftover wax that you're not using for this candle, you can pour into the small ramekins to set up. We're also going to pour the third layer, which is the yellow candle, on the top, and leave some space because we're going to do some faux whipped cream using that candle wax. So we pour the leftover white wax into the steel bowl. We'll let it harden just a little bit until you can push in and not get any wax that comes up through it. If you can push your finger into it like that, then it's at the perfect consistency. So we'll just take our mixer and start mixing it. The more you mix it, it should start to heat up a little bit, just from the energy, and it starts to look like whipped cream or almost like mashed potatoes. Then what we're going to do is put that in a piping bag, and we're going to take all the sticks off of our candles, and then pull the wick straight up so we can put this faux whipped cream on top. Now, I let my wax sit a little too long in the piping bag, so I had a little difficulty getting it out. Um, and I kind of had some of it explode here a little bit because I had to squeeze on the bag pretty hard. But with filming and all that, it just took me a little bit longer than it should have to start piping this. You kind of want to go right to it when you get it in the bag. You don't want to wait real long or it'll start to set up. But it worked okay, and I just clean up the mess there that I made with my finger. It comes right off the top of that candle. It's really not difficult to clean up. And then we'll pipe a little bit of this around the wick on these small ramekin candles, and it looks so cute. These are the first 3 candles that we did. You would pay quite a bit of money for these at the store, and these averaged about $2 a piece by the time I was all done. I think that's a really great buy. And now we'll make a few more. I want to use these different containers from Dollar Tree. I have 3 containers. I put the wicks in, and I got some candles that were different colors, especially for the coffee cup. I want this one to look like a cappuccino. So I just melted that in a glass measuring cup, and then I poured that into the coffee cup. We did the wicks the same. Now the coffee cup, I just did 1 wick. For the loaf pan, I did 2. And for the Coke lid, I want that to look like a pie pan. I also put 2 wicks in there. So just be mindful for the Coke pan or the Coke lid or pop bottle lid. It kind of looks like a tart pan. That one has holes on the side because it's supposed to hang, and it comes with holes already in it, so you can't fill it up too full. But we'll let that wax set up, and then once it does, we can go ahead and whip up that wax again. You can see this one looks a little bit better consistency because I was able to move a little bit faster this time and get the piping to work a little bit easier. And it looks so much more like whipped cream. I'm not an expert at piping wax here, so I did my best. My first time trying this, so you can see it's not that hard. Y'all can do it. I know you can. And it is so fun. I love the way these look when they're done. They smell so good because I put that fragrance oil in there and I just kind of measured that with my heart. I did not follow the directions at all. So once these all set up, you just want to trim the wick down and then you can go ahead and decorate with these how you like. These are so pretty and they smell so good. My girls were grabbing these up. I don't think I have a single candle left. They've all been claimed already, which is good. That means they really like them and I just love the way they turned out. So now for DIY number 2, the supplies we'll need are these little they're metal votives, and we'll need the glass votives and some LED candles. We'll also need some paintbrushes and this glass etch cream from the Dollar Tree. We'll need either some stencils, some self-adhesive stencils, or you can use vinyl and cut out your own shapes. And let's get crafty. So what we're going to do is take these glass votives and we're going to clean them with some rubbing alcohol. And I put the metal piece onto the votive. These are perfect. They literally, I think, were made to go together because they fit perfectly. What I do is I put the end on the glass votive while I put the stickers on, and that helps me know, how high and where to stop with the stickers. And I just take that etch cream and go over the stencils. For the leaf one, I decided to do more of like the whole thing of a frosted glass, and then where the leaves will be, it will of course be the clear glass. We'll let this set for the time it recommends on the packaging for the etch cream. Just wash it off with some cold water and a paper towel, and then you can go ahead and remove your vinyl or your stencil stickers. And once you've got that done, you will want to go back over it and clean it again with either some glass cleaner or some more rubbing alcohol and a paper towel to get all the fingerprints off and any residue that was left behind. And this turned out so cute. I love that that frosted pumpkin look. It's so pretty. Now the leaves here, I didn't quite get all of the etch cream off. I noticed once it had dried, there was still some left behind. So I cleaned that up a little bit and I went ahead and removed the stickers and then cleaned it once more. And then you can see all the leaves there and that frosted glass look. I wish the camera would pick up the picture better because it really turned out pretty. I just don't think that the camera's, justifying the means here. You can't really see how pretty they are. But you go ahead and just slip those ends back on the bottom of those candles. I'm telling you, these fit perfectly together. I just love the way that these look. And then we'll go ahead and pop those LED battery operated candles inside. And that's it. This is super simple. You guys could definitely do this craft. I know you can. And these are what they look like finished. And then of course we've got all of our candles that we made today. And I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to do these crafts with me. I love these candles so much. I hope you guys do too. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like and share button, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Hope y'all are having a lovely weekend, and I'll see you next time.